Hello dear friends and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video we will see some games from Norwegian league played a few days ago and when everyone more or less in chess world was taking some rest. I'm in the very top. Magnus Carlsen had 3 games. He managed to win all his 3 games and gained about 5 points and maybe even more. But I want to start with this game and exactly with this position. Yes, Turkish player Isik is playing against Agdestein, well-known player from Norway, and I would say that previously some moves back White had huge advantage, but somehow did not manage to find or play all the strongest continuations, and eventually we are having this fortress type of position. And here Isik went for this beautiful queen e7 move. And hard to say why Agdestein took this sacrifice. Yes, rook e7 f takes c, and now white is threatening rook f7, and later on rook f8 or rook 1 to f6. Yes, before rook f7, and now if you, let's say, take b takes c, white is just playing rook f6. Threatening rook c6. If you move the queen, then rook h6 is coming. If you take queen f6, then he takes f. And c2, rook f8. And c1, rook g8, and then e8 queen. And then simply checkmate. So queen a4, and here white has only one winning move, but of course it's enough. If you, for example, go rook f8, then after b takes c, you are having problems to win the game, because now e8 I'm just taking queen e8 back. If you are taking rook g8 takes rook f8 king g7, then after e8 queen e8 rook e8, then c2 is coming. But of course rook f6 is enough, because now rook h6 is a huge threat. And if something like rook e8, then rook f8 simply checkmates, because rook f8 just e takes f queen, and if king g7 or king h7, just rook 6 to f7 checkmate. But now we can go back and try to understand why Agdestein took on e7, why not something else? Because now f7 is hanging, and white really wants to take that f7 pawn, but black easily could go queen e8. And now queen e8, just I'm taking rook g takes e8, and of course black does not have any problems. Most likely he didn't like this queen b7 move. Now d5 is hanging, but black does have rook c6. And now black is threatening to play queen e6. If you go e6, now I'm not taking f takes c because of f7. And also I'm not taking with the queen because of rook e5. But I guess rook e6 more than enough. Now if rook d5, then white is going to face some problems, because white does not have many pieces protecting king on g3. And if you take queen d3, I apologize, queen d5, I'm not sure why white is better after some queen b8, with the idea is to just activate this g8 rook. Yes, such a game And let's move to see the other one. And this is our next position. And I like, you can see that Risting, Elvind, Olav is playing 23-11 against Grave, Jacob 23-27. But I like the following move by Black. Yes, actually Black is slightly better. Different moves are possible. You can even go Queen f5, but I like the following move, f3. If you take it x7, then Bishop d5 is coming, and Black is much better. Bishop f3 and Rook takes f3. It takes f, Bishop d5, and now Black is having very strong bishop along a8 h1 diagonal. F4 move is not possible because of Bishop f3. And then Queen h3 ideas are coming. Yes, Queen e2, and now Queen h3, stopping all f4 ideas. Yes, because Queen g2 is a checkmate, and now Bishop c1, Rook f8. Somehow we don't have more moves from this position. Maybe some broadcast issues. Otherwise, White most likely would continue something like Rook e1, Bishop f3, Queen f1. Black is better, Black is much better, but not completely winning. Maybe even White just decided to resign. Yes, such a beautiful f3 move and exchange sacrifice by 23-27 rated player. And of course, I want to show you one of the games of Magnus Carlsen. Yes, Magnus started this game with e4, c5, knight f3, e6, and b3. And here Black is more or less okay. Engines are suggesting h6. Later on we will see why exactly h6 is strong. Bishop d6 was played by Holm Christian Stuvik, international master, rated 2497, and this is very much Magnus type of position. Slowly Magnus starts posing some problems, and at some point you're simply not able to find or to see all the best, strongest continuations, and you are being outplayed. So knight h4, attacking the bishop on f5 and also attacking the pawn on d5. Yes, if you do take bishop f4, then g takes f is coming. And now c5 pawn and f5 bishop are hanging. Yes, bishop e4, f3. Again, if you take bishop f4, White is simply taking g takes f, and you do have problems with your c5 pawn. So bishop c2, rook e8, rook e8, rook c1. And here, if you take bishop f4, I do have rook c2. I also do have g takes f, and again you are having problems with your c5 pawn. Here the best would have been g5, rook c2, and now g takes h, not g takes f, because after g takes f, knight f5 is coming. Yes, you take here, and after king f2 you can take bishop f4, g takes f, knight h5, or you can just play, yes, h5, or just taking on f4 and playing knight h5. But Black didn't see or did not believe that g5 move can work, and went bishop g6, takes, knight d3, attacking the pawn on c5. Now White is threatening some bishop c5 ideas, b6 and f4, opening up bishop on g2 along this h1 a8 diagonal. And here computer is saying something like king f8, white is slightly better, but not much. And here black went rook e2. Engines does not like this move at all. Rook d1, king f8, and now c4. Threatening to take on d5, and if you take d takes c4, then knight c1 is coming. So a5 was played, c takes d, knight b4, and now I like Magnus's decision, knight b2. Very classy move, threatening knight c4. Yes. Knight d5, knight c4, bishop c7, and now we understand why Engine didn't like this rook e2 move. So just bishop b4, you should take knight b4, otherwise you are losing your knight on d5, and knight b4, knight e3. White is threatening bishop f3, bishop f1, king f1. If you go knight d3, then just bishop f1, rook e1, knight e1, king f2. Yes, knight a2, bishop f1. Of course, after rook e3, you cannot hope to get enough compensation. Knight c3. And now bishop e2, maybe knight e2, king f2, knight d4. Black is getting some small hopes. And maybe even some compensation. Rook c1, very classy move. If you take rook d2, then rook c3 is coming. And you simply don't have time for bishop d8, bishop f6, because after bishop d8, I'm just playing rook d3 and trading the rooks. Yes, knight a2, rook c2, and here like resigned, because if you go knight b4, then simply bishop e2. If you move the rook, then I'm just taking rook a2, and I do have full control over these pawns on queen side. Yeah, such a classy game by Magnus, played on last weekend. Yes, in Norwegian League. Yes, this is all. Thank you very much, dear friends. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please hit the like button if you liked this video. Thank you very much.